Alright, so this is the process of protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is the process of making proteins, basically, from the DNA stored in the nucleus. So, as I said, we're starting in the nucleus. So this is the little nucleus dude. So here's the nucleus. So cute. And the DNA, which is stored in the nucleus, is made up of genes, which are the instructions for making proteins. So they're made up of genes, which has the instructions for proteins. So yeah. And we want to keep the DNA inside of the nucleus because that's where it's protected. Like, it's not going to, inside of the nucleus, it's not going to be ruined or in any way get lost because the DNA is really important because proteins are what make up the traits in order to, make a human. And so we want to keep it in there to be protected inside of the nucleus. Alright, so the next step in the process of protein synthesis is taking that DNA and transcribing it. So this is the process of transcription, which is basically like a fancy word for copying down onto mRNA and messenger RNA, which are like little packets. And yeah, so it was just copied down. So that's another word for copy onto the mRNA. All right, and so then the next step in the process of protein synthesis is where we take the mRNA, this information that was copied down, and we translate it. So this is translation. We translate it to amino acids. And amino acids are basically proteins. So a chain of amino acids. Here are your little amino acids. They're your little amino acids. The amino acids chain equals proteins. So that's really important. So you need to know that proteins are made up of a chain of amino acids. And the translation happens within a ribosome. And a ribosome is basically a protein factory. So it has all of the, it holds all of this stuff right here. And so that's where the translation happens. So just to recap, all of the information that is needed in order to make proteins is stored in the nucleus, right here. And it's very well protected. The next step is transcription, which happens within the nucleus, where all the information is copied into mRNA right here. And then all that information is translated within the ribosome to make proteins, which is which is chains of amino acids. And then from there, from the proteins, you get your traits, and from your traits, you get you. It's actually really fascinating how that works too, how something goes from something so small in the nucleus to becoming a trait. very, very you know, inspirational. Makes you want to go do something. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like 1 in the morning. So yeah. So that is protein synthesis. And I hope that was good.